Dear all respected world leaders and United Nations representatives, greetings and Namaste. My name is Kabindra Raj Sitoula, originally from Nepal, a land that cherishes peace and currently residing in the United States. I'm a prayer for love, peace, harmony, and unity. I have a desire and dream to travel world with a mission to restore of love, peace, harmony, and unity. I'm preparing to visit your beautiful nation someday soon. Meanwhile, I would like to share this message today, and thank you very much for your time and advice. Our earth is our shared home, and humanity is one family, bounded by the universal language of love. I extend my deepest gratitude to all of you for your committed efforts and leadership in making our world a better place and more peaceful place. On this Valentine's evening, February 13, 2025, I'm once again sending a message of love to the world, reaffirming the urgent call for the peace that I first shared in November 2023. Enclosed are two letters I previously sent, appealing for an end of the violence in the Middle East and advocating for peace across the world. I firmly believe that love and peace are the ultimate solution to all conflicts. When the war in Gaza and Israel began, I sent my heartfelt appeal within 45 days, hoping to prevent the loss of innocent lives further. Today, I share the same spirit of that time, praying for the future where peace prevails. Thank you for your time and for your commitment to the world united in love and harmony. When I saw that time so many especially innocent children and women, I saw dying, my heart broke and sent this peace appeal again that time. Here are my peace appeals. Once again, I know Hamas leader I mentioned here is not anymore, so I refer to the current Hamas leaders. Thank you. Here are two attached letters in my voice this time. A peace appeals to Israel leader. Dear Mr. Benjamin Netanyahu, Prime Minister of Israel, the Prime Minister's Office, Inquiries Department, Kiryat Ben Gurion, Building C, Jerusalem, 91950 Israel. Date November 17, 2023. Subject: Urgent appeal for humanitarian consideration and peaceful dialogue. Dear Mr. Prime Minister, I hope this letter finds you well in these difficult times. My name is Kabindra Raj Sitoula, originally from Nepal, a land that cherishes peace and currently residing in the United States. I'm writing to you today with a heartful plea. First and foremost, I'd like to express my deepest condolence for the lives lost in Hamas attack on southern Israel on October 7. A tragic loss of approximately 1,200 people, along with the taking of over 250 hostages, is deeply saddening. My sympathy extends to all those injured, and I wish them a speedy recovery. I can only imagine the immense pain that each affected family is enduring. I may don't know the deepest root cause of this long fight and war, but I am a believer, advocate, and lover of peace and love. I'm sending this peace appeal to you and your people. In light of this, I would like to begin with a simple but profound prayer. Peace, peace, and peace. Among the 1,200 victims, 10 were from Nepal, and among the thousands injured, at least 4 were Nepali students participating in an agricultural learning program. Additionally, one of the over 250 hostages is believed to be Mr. Bipin Joshi, a Nepalese student in the same program. He went to Israel with the simple yet noble goal of furthering his education and returning Nepal to contribute to its agricultural development. He has no political or militant affiliations and has never harbored any intent to harm anyone in Israel or Gaza Strips. I recently spoke with his father, Mr. Joshua's father, who shared a heartbreaking news that his mother's health has deteriorated significantly since son's capture, not eating anything. She holds on the hope of reuniting with her only son. In light of this, I humbly request your intervention to help locate and secure Mr. Bipin's safe release so that he may return home to his grieving family. Furthermore, I strongly believe that humanitarian-driven dialogue is the key to achieving lasting peace. Therefore, I earnestly appeal to you to consider initiating discussion aimed at ceasing hostilities and fostering universal peace. The ongoing war has inflicted immense suffering on innocent civilians, children, women, the elderly, disabled, all refugees, and all innocent civilians. I fully acknowledge the deep wounds this conflict has caused and once again extend my sincere condolence for all life lost. A swift diplomatic approach could prevent further loss of innocent lives that lay the foundation for peace resolution. Your leadership this moment is very crucial. History has shown that conflicts can be resolved through dialogue, understanding, and mutual respect. Dear Mr. Prime Minister, Israel has demonstrated in the past that it values the peace above all else. Your nation has inspired the world by producing leaders like ex-Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin and ex-Prime Minister Shimon Peres, and many others who were not just warriors for Israel, but champions for the peace, for the humanity. Mr. Peres was a widely respected figure, admired not only in Israel, but globally. Whenever he traveled, people listened by heart to him. Mr. President, Mr. Prime Minister, in 2004, when Mr. Peres was asked how he wanted to be remembered, he did not speak of his long career in public service. Instead, he said, I would like that somebody would write about me that I saved the life of one single child. That will satisfy me more than anything else. Mr. Prime Minister, this word have deeply inspired me and has greatest value. We still have the opportunity to bring hope, love, and inspiration to the thousand innocent children of Israel and Gaza. They can become ambassador of the peace rather than warrior of wars. True security lies in coexistence, not conflict. As neighbors, the only way to follow is through mutual respect and harmony. We must embrace peace as a holy divine duty, one entrusted to us by our forefathers. Instead of rifle and rockets, we can give children books and pen. Instead of enmity, we can foster friendship. Instead of hatred, we can teach love. Instead of fear, we can instill hope. Instead of restless nights, we can give them sweet dreams. And instead of fighter jets in the sky, let them enjoy the simple joy of flying kites, laugh and smiles. Dear Mr. Prime Minister, nothing is impossible. You are a great leader of the world, of that great nation. Let not envision. Let us envision a future where Israeli child and a Palestinian child can freely visit each other's land, play together, and show the world the power of peace and love to live in harmony one day. Let us work towards a world where future generations do not dream of war, but instead lead the world with their talents and human aspirations. Dear Mr. Prime Minister Netanyahu, I have desire and dream to visit the ancient and beautiful land of Holy Israel someday and meet the Nobel Peace winners, Mr. Robin and Mr. Perez family, and greet them and meet great people of Israel waiting for the peaceful time. At last, I request and pray for the safe release and return of innocent international students, Mr. Bipin Joshi, and all other respected hosts. Thank you very much, with deepest and respect and hope. Kabindra Sitoula, Aldi, Virginia, United States. My second peace appeal to Hamas leader. Mr. Ismail Haniyeh, Hamas leader, chairman of Political Bureau, Gaza Strip's office, Gaza Strip's. Subject: urgent appeal for humanitarian consideration and peaceful dialogue. Date: November 17, 2023. Dear Mr. Ismail Haniyeh, I trust this letter finds you well this very difficult day and time. My name is Kabindra Raj Sitoula, originally from peace-loving land, Nepal, and currently residing in the United States. I'm writing to you today from my Canada trip with a plea that is deeply important to me. Original letter was mailed to your office in Gaza Strip last week from USA, but I could not find a proper address, and so I am also posting it in my personal social media Facebook page as well. Firstly, I would like to express my deepest condolence for all lives that lost in the Gaza Strip's conflict and sympathy for all injured people, wishing a speedy recovery. I don't know the deep root cause of this fight and the war, but I am a believer, advocate, and a lover of peace and love, sending this peace appeal to you and your people. I would like to start with the peace prayer in the region and for your country. Peace, peace, and peace. Now, I would like to address the matter of Mr. Bipin Joshi, a student from Nepal who is believed to be currently held captive in Gaza since October 7 incident. Mr. Joshi went to Israel with a simple but golden objective of pursuing his studies and returned Nepal with the completion of his study in agriculture and served in his village. he is not affiliated with any political or militant group. Never have an interest to harm Hamas in Gaza strips and have respect people of Gaza always. I recently spoke with his father, who conveyed distressing and touching news of his mother's deteriorating health since her son capture. She is desperately waiting to meet her only one son, the great hope. So, I humbly request your kind intervention and helps to locate and release of Mr. Bipin Joshi to ensure a safe reunion with his mother and family, who eagerly awaits his return. Secondly, I firmly believe that mutual dialogue and based on humanitarian ideals is key to resolving conflicts permanently. Therefore, I earnestly request you to consider initiating a dialogue to cease hostilities immediately, cultivate universal peace. The ongoing Gaza-Hamas-Israel war has taken tolls on the lives of innocent children, women, seniors, disabled individuals, refugees, and all innocent civilians. I totally understand the very deep pains and suffering there due to this. I again want to express my deepest condolence to all those who have lost lives, and have great sympathy for all families who survived and have injured due to war. An earliest diplomatic approach can potentially save further innocent lives and pave the way to peaceful resolution, and your role would be very important to the crucial for this mission. Difference definitely can be resolved by discussion, dialogue, and mutual understanding. Dear Mr. Hania, allow me to share a personal story that has left a lasting impact to me. Back in the 90s of my initial student's life in USA, I had a passionate lifetime dream of meeting Nobel Peace Prize winner like Nelson Mandela, Mother Teresa, Martin Luther King Jr., and many, many more. When Mr. Yasser Arafat was awarded the Peace Prize in 1994 with Israeli Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin and that time Foreign Minister Shimon Peres, I had an unexpected privilege of meeting a gentleman from Gaza in Arlington, Virginia, USA, who played a vital role in making my lifetime dream reality to meet Nobel Peace President Yasser Arafat in 1999 when I explained my dream to him. He facilitated my meeting with Palestine President Mr. Yasser Arafat in Washington, D.C. And it was a profound experience that I will be forever sentimentally cherished. I had invited President Yasser Arafat to visit my birth country of peace, Nepal, and he also had invited me to visit beautiful Palestinian state, picture included here. So, I would like to remind peace-loving Palestinian people and understand that they might be voicing for their cause and freedom, but peace is the ultimate solution. I always remember this part of speech given by President Arafat, speech at Nobel Peace Prize acceptance program like this. We celebrated the reawakening of creative forces within us and restore the war zone homes that overlooks the neighbors, where our children shall play together. We shall discover ourselves in a peace more than we have with our war and confrontations. In the closing, Mr. Hani, peace talk is the ultimate solution for the current crisis, and a very sincere request for the both parties to come to the table bravely in this war. I humbly request you for help to locate and release of Mr. Bipin Joshi and all other hostages. I do express my respect for great people of Gaza, Strips and Palestine states, and my desire to visit your beautiful nation one day, as Mr. Arafat had invited me back in 1999. I dream of seeing peaceful and prosperous Gaza Strips and West Bank, and believe that through our open communication, love, understanding, and harmony, we can resolve any problems, and we can certainly work together. A brighter future, happier world for all of us. The world is our home, and we are one family. We must embrace peace, a holy divine duty, one entrusted to us by our forefather. Instead of rifles and rockets, we can give children books and pens. Instead of enemy, we can foster friendship. Instead of hatred, we can teach love. Instead of fear, we can instill hope. Instead of restless nights, we can give them sweet dreams. And instead of fighter jets in the sky, we can let them enjoy simple joy of flying kites with the laughter and smile. Thank you for your time and great efforts and consideration. I truly hope that this letter reaches you with the sincerity and urgency it carries. Best wishes for permanent ceasefire and peace. At last, I request and pray for safe release and again return of innocent international student Mr. Bipin Joshi and all other respected hostages. Sincerely, Kabindra Raj Sitoula. Born to Canada, November 23rd, 2023. My address is Aldi, Virginia, United States. This original letter was last week mailed to provided Hamas office in Gaza Strip by US mail. I have separately mailed the peace appeal to Israeli Prime Minister Mr. Benjamin Netanyahu. Thank you. Dear world leaders, these were the two letters I sent in November 2023. I am just a peace prayer. I am closing this letter, this message, with a peace pray. Peace, peace, and peace all over the world. Thank you for your love and support and your leadership. Thank you very much.